What's up, YouTube followers? It's 2005 GLI. An update. A bunch of custom models I've been working on for myself. Not sure if last video I had a ES44DC from Intermountain getting ready to be painted and decaled into Jersey Central Red Baron scheme. Well, it's about 95% done. I gotta wait for replacement front handrail stanchions with the ditch light housing on it. These things are fragile and break non-stop, so I ordered a set from Intermountain, which, by the way, the company is extremely great to work with. They get the stuff out to you pretty quick. I ordered a replacement Canadian Pacific version. I have that on the rear. The front, these side railings are also from a Canadian Pacific unit. This way I didn't have to paint them. And once the unit was dull coated, matched pretty damn good. See, I got all, kind of hard to read them, but I got all the little warning decals from Shell Scale on their -9 unit, so I put them on where appropriate. Kept the same number from Intermountain, which was on the Norfolk Southern unit, 7519. This way it was easy just to program everything. Just reassembled it yesterday. Everything had been taken apart carefully. All the domes on the roof were popped off. The little black hose to the one was popped off. Exhaust popped off. Everything. This way I didn't have to worry about any overspray on anything. Unit went back together fairly well. You can see windows and everything are back in. Another one I've been working on, kind of hard to see, don't have much light in here, is an Athearn SD70M-2. It was originally a Canadian National unit. Stripped it. So now I got Intermountain ES44DC and a SD70M-2 from Athearn. Both painted Jersey Central Red Baron scheme. This one kept the stock road number from the CN unit, which was 8013. All the warning decals came from Microscale. They finally came out with an SD70M-2 and SD70 Ace data decal sheet. It's a small decal sheet, but it's a lot of decals. I didn't even come close to using at least probably a third of them. So I don't know. Their instruction sheets weren't exactly the greatest, but I put them where appropriate, where they told me to. The logos are from Herald King decals. The road numbers are from Shell Scale on both units. The chevrons front on the rear of both units are also from the Herald King decal sheet. Cut them down to size. All the decals had to be trimmed. None of them fit properly, but I did the best I could. The front nose decals are from Highball Graphics. They're AC4400 CW for CEFX leasing decal sheet. Obviously that worked real well on the ES44DC. Fit real nice, looks good. And because CEFX, their SD70M-2s have the same nose pattern with the chevrons wrapping around the side, I wanted to do the same on this. So I used the ES44DC, the AC4400 logo sheet on here, and I think it turned out pretty well. It fits the pattern that is on the actual prototype of the painted all blue SD70M from CEFX. Both are DCC. Both come with sound. Let me plug it in and see if they actually light up and work. Not really. One. Oh. As you can tell, the Athearn is rather loud. I've lowered the volume down quite a bit. Been using Dakota Pro 3rd generation update that they came out with, I believe, earlier this year, to play with both sounds. Both are entered into my database for that. I changed the horn. Right now I'm programmed in as the SD70M-2. Horn volume will probably go up, is maxed out actually. The master volume I have lowered. So I may have to start changing some of the sound levels. That horn is not loud enough. The exhaust volume is ridiculous. As you can hear the turbo just spooling. And you can barely hear the ES44, which I do have a new speaker to replace from Railmaster Hobbies. On their site says it's direct fit. Obviously it's an oval and not the round. I'm probably going to do that this weekend. I had plans to do it today, but obviously game 2 of the Rangers Devils playoff game is more important than that. And I was going to try and use this speaker. It's a 28mm box, but it's too deep. It doesn't go down all the way. So I'll probably use this on one of my New Jersey Transit Athearn P40s that I custom painted about 2 years ago. That eventually will add sound to. I'll probably use that speaker for this. Alright, Athearn has been shut off and you can hear the GE is not that loud, so let me get that. Well, just a quick, well, 7-minute video, whatever. Athearn, I will add my lights back into it. I had them obviously removed for the painting purposes. I'm not going to add the rear ditch lights. The CN version came with both front and rear ditch lights. I don't think I'm going to put the rear ones back on. I may actually make these flash, so obviously I'm not going to have to add need for rear ditch lights. I don't know. We'll see. The Intermountain comes with it, so I may just keep them. I don't know. But I have to put the bulbs back in anyway. And then I actually have to repaint those housings for the rear because I never put them in for paint. And then I will try to eventually get texture paint for the side handrails of the Athearn unit because they're all black. The front and rear on the Athearn are red, so I don't have to worry about that. So that's it. I also got the Katie SD70M from Athearn sitting in the bottom box. Sounds good. Volume is extremely loud. I know Athearn changed the settings, not settings, but the baffle inside these units from the first generation, which was run about 2 years ago. But my God, these things are loud. Well, that's it with the update. Hopefully I'll have something sooner. I'm still waiting to hear back from a friend in Boston who's been doing DCC lighting in my sound installs for a bunch of my custom models, and the customer's model that is still not back yet. So hopefully he'll be back soon so I can send it to him and actually start playing with my own models. Talk later. Bye.